I am wearing my Halloween, how's it called? Skeleton Primarchy, you know, do. I made today a TBR game for the fall, autumn, spooky. We have some really cute prompts on here. We have brown or orange cover, book with supernatural beings, has a magic system, thriller or horror, dark academia book, book with 500 pages, a classic, hooks from the first line, search fall book on TikTok, black cover, or a free book pick. I just realized I didn't give them all numbers, but this is one. No, not one. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because we are, if you didn't notice, doing it with little dice. I have here 2 dices, and we're gonna roll them and see on which page we get. I have here my phone set up so you can see what I'm rolling. Anyway, let's start with the first one. I'm gonna go down to my desk and we are going to roll. First one. We have 3. 3 is a book that has a magic system. Cool. A book with a magic system. Well, we definitely have some. Definitely. Last time, I made an autumn TBR video, and the TBR books that I really want to read, which you can't see right now, but they're on the shelf lower. So those are the ones that I'm looking forward to the most, and those are the ones that I kind of want to like pick, because I have been in a slump for the last month due to some mental health issues, and I just only want to be excited. I don't even know if I'm going to choose 6 books today, to be honest. I think 4 is actually enough too, but we'll see. We'll see how much excitement I can get from this, because that's definitely what I need. But a book with a magic system. Let me have a little look. I found one. So I still see everyone talk about this book being really, they all say that it has a very unique magic system. So I think I'm going to choose this one. I feel like this was actually kind of an easy one because I just see this so much that I'm like, it must be good, right? So this will be the first one. One Dark Window by Rachel Gillick. You know what? I really have no idea. I just know it's a gothic fantasy debut. A maiden must unleash the monster within to save her kingdom in this dark, lush, gothic fantasy debut. Oh my god. We have 8! Okay, so this was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hooks from the first line. So with this one, you kind of have to like open up the book and see what you really want. I feel like this is also kind of like a very open choice situation. If you think about it, because I can literally just like pick a book that I would really want to read. I just realized we did this completely wrong. Number 8 is a classic and not a hook by the first line. A classic. Well, we're going to do this over. Okay, from classics. I'm so lost. We have Emma from Jane Austen. I've been wanting to read pretty much all of Jane Austen's books, to be honest. Um, I feel like Emily Bronte and Jane Austen, I feel like I don't know, but I feel like I need to read their books. Anyway, this is handsome, clever, and rich. Emma Woodhouse has many advantages, but Emma's supreme confidence in her own abilities is sometimes misplaced. When her scheme to find a suitable husband for young Harriet Smith goes badly awry, Emma learns the folly of her ways and meets her own match in the process, but only after a series of painful misunderstandings. Sounds really good to me. And it's kind of a romance in this spooky fall TBR. That's kind of fun too. But I do wonder how difficult it is to read that one. But I'm excited. But definitely not the first thing I'm going to read after having a month-long slump. So, we're back to our third prompt. If it's going to be hooks from the first line, we already know what I'm going to pick, but let's see. 8. I literally just did 8. So we're going to do it again. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dark Academia. Well, I believe. Oh, I just got my camera. I believe there are 2 books that I really want to read that are Dark Academia. We have these 2, The Atlas Six and A Deadly Education. This one I definitely know is about a school. This one I'm not actually so sure. Well, now I am. Literally, it says on the back, "Welcome to the Alexandria Society." I feel like I really want to read this one, but I think, I don't know, maybe they're both just as long as my TBR, because there was a while that I would just bought like every book that I saw on TikTok. Chosen will secure a life of power and prestige beyond their wildest dreams, but at what cost? Each of the 6 newest recruits has their reason for accepting the Society's elusive invitation, even if it means growing closer than they could have imagined to their most dangerous enemies, or risking unforgivable betrayal from their most trusted allies. They will fight tooth and nail for the right to join the ranks of the Alexandrians, even if it means they won't all survive this year. Oh, it does sound really good. Like, it sounds more interesting, I think, than A Deadly Education. I think I'm gonna go for this one, the Atlas Six. I feel like that's a good one for a Dark Academia book. On to the next, on to the 4th book. 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Search fall book on TikTok. And obviously, I want to look at books that I do own.
Authors. She's written a number of my favorite books.
I've watched 3 TikToks now, and none of them have books that I own physical or that I own on my Kobo/Kindle. Yeah. So this is the first one that just came up. Can you see what that is? Because that's the different cover of Catabases. Catabases. Oh, I don't know how to say it. And it's such a weird word. So I'm still going to read Catabases. First book! Yay! I got it! I got it! I just really want to read this, okay? It's been laying there, right there, staring at me while I've been going through these mental health issues. And every time I'm just like, I only want to pick it up when I feel like in this mood that I just want to like sit, be cozy, have a cup of tea, and just make myself glide into another world. And I feel like I'm finally getting there. I don't know if I'm there yet, but I'm so excited. So excited. Oh yeah, this is book number 4. I think we can keep going, to be honest. Let's just go to my normal usual amount, which is 6. Because I do at least read 1 book a week. And I am going on vacation again. To have a little autumnal vacation with my parents. They're bringing me and my dog. I am just really excited for like the dark academia. And, I hope the house is like nice too. I don't know. My last vacation didn't go so well if you saw my other vlog, but I'm just hoping for the best at this point. We're gonna do book number 5. 5! For book number 5, we have prompt number 5, which is 2, 3, 4, 5. Thriller or horror? Okay. I own a little bit of Stephen King books that are thriller and horror. So this one is called The Institute by Stephen King. But I also have Win, Lose, Kill, Die, which is kind of like an academia book. That I just really want to read this one because I just think that this cover looks kind of cool. But it feels like I'm going to like a very dark Harry Potter. But this one is Luke Ellis is a super smart 12-year-old with an exceptional gift. It's the latest in a long line of kids abducted and taken to a secret government facility hidden deep in the forest in Maine. Here, kids with special talents, telekinesis, and telepathy, like Luke's new friends Kalisha, Nick, and Iris, are subjected to a series of experiments. There seems to be no hope of escape until Luke teams up with an even younger boy, whose power of telepathy are off the scale. Meanwhile, far away in a small town in South Carolina, former cop Tim Jamieson looks for the quiet life, has taken a job working for the local sheriff. He doesn't know he's about to take on the biggest case of his career. I don't know, it sounds really good to me. It doesn't sound like it takes too much brain power, and it feels like it has like a good plot without it just being like murder. I don't know, it sounds more interesting. Like I said, it kind of feels like Harry Potter vibe because the boy is like 12-year-old. But really excited for this one. I've been looking at this one too for the last month, thinking like, oh, I really want to read this when I'm back into the reading. Let's do our 6th book and final. And then we are done for the TBR, and hopefully we'll be able to read some. I've been trying to say that for like the last 2 months, I think, 3 months, and it just hasn't been happening, but it's okay. We're fine. Okay, number 6. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A book with 500 pages. This is not a good thing to get when you've just gotten out of a reading slump. I'm not even out of it yet. I haven't read. But okay. 500 pages. We're gonna look for 500 pages. Okay, let's see how many pages is Wild Reference. It's 523. Wow, damn! I'm excited. We're gonna choose this one. This was an easy one. We are finishing with a banger. That's so exciting. Amazing. Okay, let's do a little recap. We have a book that has a magic system, One Dark Window, a classic, Emma, Dark Academia, The Atlas 6, Thriller or Horror, The Institute by Stephen King, and a book with 500 pages, which is Wild Reference. They're so heavy. I'm not going to be able to hold this for very long, but this are all the books that I'm going to try and read again. This is a very, very good selection. These books are way too heavy. I'm going to put them down. Oh, okay. These are going to be my fall TBR for October. Yay! I do think that I want to make like a bigger TBR game board and have like a little do a thingy that walks. You know, because now I kept going. At some point I was like, oh, I'm still rolling 6. I'm still doing 6. We're still at 6. So having a little bit more options would have been nice, but that will be for next time or maybe a few videos after, because I'm not gonna have a lot of time this month because of vacation that's in between and stuff like that. But anyway, this was really fun. I'm really excited for these books. There have been some books that have been on my TBR for a while, but I also got the 2 newest books that I bought recently. I've also added to this TBR. That's super exciting because I've been really wanting to read them, and I don't want the new books that I just bought to be like standing on my TBR for like the longest time. Like I just want them to be read at this point. I just want to read what I buy, but also read what I already have, which means that I'm not allowed to buy a lot of books, but for some reason I always end up with 1 or 2. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I feel kind of stupid that I'm filming these videos every month and I never really read any of these books because time just gets away from you sometimes. And obviously the last few weeks have just not been very nice in my head. So that's a bit hard too. I do still hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I still enjoyed to make it. It made me a little bit more excited too, even though I was already excited for like the new releases, obviously. I'm really excited. But anyway, I hope you guys have a somewhat good day and I'll see you guys next time.